Hello everyone, welcome back to Special Angel Art Dolls. My name is Nicole and I'm here for Toddler Tuesday with my beautiful Linden Faith, my biggest girl in my collection. And she is standing here, standing so tall. She's 40 inches tall. She's standing so tall in her beautiful pink rose dress for Valentine's Day. She's got big rose buttons all down the front. And she's still wearing her white flower headband bow, which was actually a gift from Auntie Penny at Lighthearted Life and Collectibles. And this headband has really been a blessing to me and to Linden because Linden is in need of a refresher in the hair department. Her hair is a wig. It's a high quality doll wig, but it has been handled a lot because she gets handled a lot. And she has worn this wig for almost 2 years. And so she has had some hair loss on top. And so she is in need of a new wig. And her new wig is coming. It is supposed to be here today. I'm filming ahead of time because I'm not going to be here on Tuesday. And I don't know who I'm taking with me on my trip. And I really wanted to do this video with Linden because the theme of Toddler Tuesday is Valentine's Day, and as much as I really wanted to dress her in something with hearts, I don't have anything for her with hearts. Isn't that terrible? So I chose this beautiful rose-themed dress instead. This dress was mine when I was a little girl, and Linden can actually wear quite a bit of what I had from when I was a child, which is really cool. She's the only doll that I've ever had who has been able to do that, and it's really fun. And I did not put a sweater or a cardigan on her today because I wanted you to be able to see her adorable puffed sleeves, but it's still too cold for short sleeves. So what I did was I took baby leg warmers and put them on her arms. So she basically has tight-fitting sleeves, which have a knit look underneath her short sleeves. So that's a hack that I learned with my 1/4 limb babies, and it works great for converting summer outfits into winter ones as well. So I want to talk a little bit about the pros and cons of a child-sized doll like this. I would say Linden is kind of past the upper limit of what I would consider a toddler, but I still wanted her to participate in Toddler Tuesday anyway because she's very special to me. And I mean, Toddler Tuesday is basically for our big dolls, whatever stage they fall into. At least that's the feeling that I've gotten from it, and I love it. But these really large, I would say 36 to 43 inch child dolls are not all that common to see because they are very large and they can be very expensive and frequently are very expensive. They're a large investment, and people look at them and they become daunted by their size and daunted by the price, and so they don't get them even if they might want them. And admittedly, our reborn world is much more about the babies and even the smaller toddlers, which, don't get me wrong, I love them as well. I really love all sizes. There's not a size of these dolls that I don't love. I don't personally prefer the really tiny mini dolls or the like itty bitty still in a NICU micro preemies, but I still appreciate them and I still love them even though I don't have them in my collection. So some pros and cons of child dolls. So the reason that I really wanted to have her on today is because Valentine's Day is about love, and this girl has taken my doll love to a whole new level that I didn't even know was possible before I got her. So since I brought her into my nursery, my horizons have expanded so much she just provides boundless opportunities for imagination and storytelling and character building, and I just love it. Not to mention all the fun clothes and all the fun props and toys and poses and adventures and all the things that, you know, you can do with a doll that's really the true size of a little kid. Now, I roleplay that she's 6 because she has this older looking face and she has these really delicate petite features, but actually she tends to wear between a size 3T and 4T in clothes. So she's not the largest doll out there. Those would be the Riva Chic child dolls, Angelica and Gabriella, or some of the really large Masterpiece dolls. So imagination is definitely a pro. Clothes choices and choices of props, definitely a pro. Just sheer fun, definitely a pro. For me, having her has been very healing in ways that are hard to explain. You know, we all have things that happen to us in our lives that are traumatic or difficult to deal with. And for me, a lot of those things happened when I was around the age that I imagined her to be. So yeah, having her and imagining with her and playing with her and enjoying her has been very healing to me and still is. She's kind of my buddy doll, you know, my little girl and best dolly friend rolled into one, which is really, really special. In fact, there's a story about her name and a special little doll and a special little girl all rolled together that I will tell sometime maybe. But not in this video because otherwise it would be really long. Now, as for cons of dolls this size, they can be quite a challenge to handle and to dress. If you have one of these and you have, like, the rest of your dolls are babies or smaller toddlers, they don't share with anybody. Obviously they don't share clothes, but also, you know, a lot of the toys and other props that we have for our babies would be too young for a doll like this. So you're looking at a whole other set of accessories. And because the dolls are bigger, the accessories are bigger, therefore they take up more room. So that's definitely a con. I have found that my issues with space and things have become significantly worse since I got her, but that's not a reason not to have her, at least not for me. One thing that I found helpful in dressing her is to have what I think our friends in the UK call a capsule wardrobe or mix and match wardrobe, where she can wear like a bunch of different tops with one set of bottoms. Stuff like that. Or, you know, just a few pairs of shoes that go with anything. Things like that. That really helps, and it really speeds up changing time that I spend changing her clothes and all that. Another con with this body style, so she has a full upper torso and her legs are half vinyl and half cloth. The upper half are cloth, and she's also cloth like from the top of her belly down. And you'll find that style also on some of the bigger Ping Lao toddlers now. And it's a great body style, it really, really is. But it makes them very posable, but it also does make it a little more difficult to get them to stand. So she's standing right now with the help of a doll stand, and what I've actually done is brought the part that would normally encircle the doll's waist together and used it as a little seat to balance her on. So it's between her legs like a saddle stand, and she is balanced on it. I would like to actually get her a saddle stand, but I have not yet found one big enough for her. This is not terribly secure, so I'm still on the hunt for a saddle stand for her. Portability. So if you like to travel with your dolls or you like to take them out, that can become far, far, far more difficult with the large dolls, but it can also be far more rewarding if you actually can do it, because they're just so much fun, and you can just have, it's like having a little adventure buddy. It really, really is. But like I said, it is a lot of work to do that. There are ways to do it. She could sit in a stroller. I don't have a stroller, but I do have several kinds of baby carriers, and she can actually ride in some of those as well, in spite of her height. One more thing that is kind of both a pro and a con. So I'm gonna make this my last one. People either love them or hate them. There's really no in between, and I find this kind of amusing. People are either freaked out by them and like really unnerved, or they're absolutely fascinated and love them and want to hold them and pick them up and talk to them and just do all the things with them. And it's really funny. It's really, really, really funny to see those reactions. So at some point I will bring her back on, probably after she gets her new hair, and I will actually do a changing video with her on camera, if I can, so that you all can see what that process looks like if you are interested. And until then, I hope that this, if you're thinking about a child doll, if you're considering it, which I know at least one of my friends is. So if you're considering it, I hope that this helped you think about some aspects of it. And I hope that you enjoyed seeing her in her beautiful roses for Valentine's Day. We love you all. We're so happy you're here. And I will be back again soon with someone and something else. I don't know what yet. Who knows? Maybe some adventures from my trip. We'll see. Anyway, take care, everyone. Love each other. And God bless. Bye.